Tonight on Headlines. Tonight, we look at Victor Cruz. Is his career over? We will have full details on that story coming up. Did J.R. Smith choke a man? We have full details on that story coming up. An ex-NFL running back was charged, but who was it in particular? We will have the full details coming up. And scores from today's college football games, including Ohio State and Michigan State, coming up. Plus, your news in 60 seconds, the news in 60. From All Sports Headquarters, this is Headlines with Clark Eaton. Hi, I'm Clark Eaton, and welcome to Headlines for your Saturday night. We now move to your top stories. Turns out Victor Cruz's injury is worse than expected. Earlier this week, he announced season-ending calf surgery. Losing him for the season is a big deal for the Giants, and his career may be over. J.R. Smith was accused in recent days of choking a 19-year-old teen in Chelsea. The incident happened at 4 in the morning. Now, he is not charged in anything, but he was accused, and there were witnesses. We now move on to another story. Michael Bennett, an ex-NFL running back who was charged with loan fraud on Thursday. He admitted to the crime, and he took out $325,000. Now, per TMZ, it was his two parents of his girlfriend from which the loan was taken. Now we move on to your scores. Michigan State won today in a shocker over Ohio State. Ohio State's perfect season and their winning streak are both snapped. Now this is a big deal for Michigan State, because if they win next week over Penn State, they'll go to the Big Ten title game. Your other scores are now here. We'll be right back. We're back with Headlines, and we have a story now about Colin Kaepernick. It was learned, according to ESPN earlier today, that he will go on IR because he separated his non-throwing shoulder. That means that Colin Kaepernick will be out for the rest of the season, and hopefully for the rest of the 49ers, if it means the future for them. Now we go to the news in 60, your main news here. In the Midwest today, in the states of Iowa, Wisconsin, and other Midwestern states, a major snowstorm fell on these states. Now, it started on Friday and it continued today. 20 inches were reported in most states, including Iowa and Wisconsin. Now, the GOP frontrunner, as we move on to political news, the GOP frontrunner Donald Trump today said in a statement, "Something's going on. We got to find out what it is." Now, he was talking about ISIS and the recent Paris attacks and having surveillance for security on these certain ISIS terrorists and Islamic preachers. This was the news, so to speak, and this has been Headlines for everyone here around the world and on All Sports News. Good night. I'm Clark Eaton.